Okay, Jeremy here, Jeeps Unlimited, 303-666-9020. JeepsUnlimited.net, that's our website. You can view this tub and others like it. And I will go over everything with you in grave detail. Usually takes 3 or 4 minutes to get through this video. And you'll get a bird's eye view as if you were here in person. We have lots of tubs to choose from, especially on the TJs right now. This would be considered like a B+, A-. It's got a couple dings on it, but there's no rust, which is the most important thing. It is a 97 to 01 era Jeep. It's been a long day. You can use it on the 02 to 06 models, but there are some differences in the firewall area. If you have any questions with that, please feel free to give us a call or shoot us a message. All right, so came off of a 97-98 Wrangler TJ. It's a red, obviously. Damage-wise, I'm just gonna basically go around it from side to side, inside of it, and then on the underside as well. So if I see anything abnormal, I will point them out. If it's part of factory, like for example, those 3 holes there is where your fender flare extension goes, as well as all those holes. So this is all factory on it. Then you're good to go. It's got a little bit of a divot there, a crease if you want to call it that, which is really common on TJs. It's a kind of a flex point on them there, which is a bummer, but it does, you should be able to pull that or pop that or push that back in. Fairly simple. Right rear corner, this is all factory, hasn't been hit. There's no filler or anything in this corner. It's in good shape. Rear rocker guard underneath the tailgate's in good shape. This corner is dinged up pretty good. Nothing too major, no filler or anything in it, but does have a good couple dings here. And you can access this from the back side pretty well, so it should be easy to pop out, easy enough and whatnot. Coming back to the left side again, all these holes you see here and this hole here is for your fuel filler neck. That's all there as it should be. This area here is also crinkled as that side was. All the way down. This has filler in it. I don't know, obviously we bought the Jeep running and driving, but don't really know what exactly happened to it. Could have got bent down, wheeling or something like that. I'm just not sure, but it does have a little bit of filler, so you can take that out if you so wish. Just depends on what you're trying to do with it. And then on up to the side and the cowl, nice and straight, where your windshield frame mounts, nice and straight. And then your firewall is in good shape. Let's make sure. This looks like it's pushed in. Yeah, I think this is pushed in a little bit right here. This is nice and straight where your fender goes, but that's got a little push in there. That's crinkled up right here, a little scrape there. And that's about it there. So pretty clean firewall. So windshield frame hinges will be pulled. That bracket will be pulled. These are my guys being lazy. Torque bar on the bottom will be pulled there, and the e-brake. And then there's a couple odds and ends like the seat bracket and whatnot. The guys cut out the roll bar here just because they probably were being lazy and didn't want to get those last 2 bolts. They don't look like they're stripped, so I think somebody can take the time and pull them. Floorboards are nice and solid. There's absolutely no rust on it. There's a little bare metal showing up there, but no rust whatsoever there. And no rust whatsoever there. Rear side, rear driver, and then the back area nice and straight, no wrinkles or anything like that. Overall, very, very clean. So let me get it in the air for you. At mainly here where the frame mounts, because these are the areas I like to rot out on TJs. And actually, in some people's opinion, mine included, the torque boxes as they call them, which are these guys. This is what actually mounts the frame to your tub. These pockets here, and here, as far as rust goes, are the most important things because they are the hardest to replace. So with that said, this guy here, which might explain maybe some damage that has sustained this at one time, both of these are no rust in them, no collapsing the pockets. That's all solid, but they are twisted a little bit, and you can see it here, and you can see it on this one. This one's straight, so we're good here. But I noticed just now, there is a good, whoop, I don't know what I'm doing here. There's a little bit of a crack right here that goes on up. And that might have been from this being tweaked. So my guess is that this thing was probably hit. It's got a whole bunch of sand and crap in it. But this all comes out. There's no rust in any of these. So my guess is it was hit here, and more than likely, the frame wasn't damaged, but it pushed the tub back on it. It did come off okay. It didn't actually pop. Normally if they're twisted too hard, they pop a little bit. So here's the rear. This goes above your gas tank, the mounts. And then these are your corner or your frame. You can see how clean. These are nice and clean here and here. And then this is, again, just a little bit of rust, or not rust, excuse me, a little bit of dirt. There's no rust on the bottom of this guy. This is all nice and clean, no rust in the seams or anything. A little bit of dirt there, a little bit of rocks in there. And then this side is perfect. There's no torqued or tweaked or anything like that. No rust, again, perfect threads, and coming on up to the front as well. So maybe it's a little bit longer than I normally do. I'll get it wrapped up here. That's nice and straight there. Questions, comments, concerns, feel free to give us a call, 303-666-9020, jeepsunlimited.net. I appreciate you taking a look at our tub. And if you need anything else, we have other tubs available. We have everything down to the nuts and bolts. We're one of the largest Jeep-only parts yards in the world. As a matter of fact, we are opening another 10-acre yard up next month, so that's super exciting. A lot of good things in the works. Thanks.